Welcome to Accounting Theory classes. I am Venkatmurthy SG, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Grade College, Makki. Today's topic, valuation of inventory and systems of valuation of inventory. Contents of the session, valuation of inventory, objectives of valuation of inventory, systems of valuation of inventory, periodic inventory system, perpetual inventory system. Valuation of inventory. Inventory valuation is the process of ascertaining the value of stock held with the company at the end of the accounting period. It includes raw material, semi-finished goods and unsold finished goods. The inventory valuation is done at the end of each financial year in order to assess the operating performance and the financial position of the business. Objectives of inventory valuation. To determine the gross income of the business. Inventory valuation helps the business to determine gross income of the business, as inventory value are supposed to be considered while calculating the net profit of the company during the specific time period. Ascertain the financial position of the business. Inventory valuation is essential to ascertain the financial position of the business. The valuation of inventory will help you to understand what is the amount of asset is blocked or what is the amount of capital is blocked in different kind of inventories held by the company. To get insurance claim during the loss of stock on fire accident. If at all company is not able to maintain proper inventory valuation records, then it can't able to claim insurance during loss of stock on fire accident. So it is essential to have clear information about stock held by the firm at different intervals of time. To manage resources efficiently. Inventory valuation helps the management to decide what is the exact amount of resources blocked in inventory or any other kind of stocks held by the company. So it will help you to decide what kind of or what level of inventory you are supposed to have to match your resources efficiently to be used. To analyze the liquidity. Inventory valuation is essential while deciding the liquidity of any business enterprise. If you are having higher amount of inventory or if the firm's assets or resources are blocked heavily in inventory, then liquidity of the firm will going to come down. So it is supposed to be ensured that right level of inventory is managed in company to assure liquidity levels for the company. To avail short-term loans. Based on your inventory level, firm is able to get short-term loans from banks or any kind of financial institutions. To comply with statutory requirements, necessary to report the inventory valuation time to time while reporting financial statements to the shareholders. Systems of valuation of inventory. There are two systems for recording inventory in any firm. The quantity and value of the stock of inventory will be recorded under these two systems. Those are as follows. Number 1, periodic inventory system. Number 2, perpetual inventory system. Periodic inventory system. Under this system, stock is verified once in periodic intervals, say once in a year or at the end of every month. According to this system, at the end of the accounting period, the last physical inventory based on the actual count is deducted from the cost of goods available for sale to arrive cost of goods sold. Calculation of closing stock under periodic inventory system. Closing stock in units equals to opening stock in units plus number of units purchased minus number of units issued. Closing stock in amount is represented by closing stock in unit multiplied by price per unit held by the company. Assumptions for treatment of transactions are as follows. A. Number of units returned to stores from production centers must be treated as number of units purchased during the period. Every issues which is initiated by the stores to their different production centers, and if at all the production centers return certain goods to the stores, then those goods are supposed to be treated and recorded as new purchases under this system. B. Number of units returned from stores to the suppliers must be treated as the number of units issued during the period, and every unit which is returned from stores to the supplier of the goods must be treated as issue during the period, and which is supposed to be given the treatment like issues of the units. Advantages of periodic inventory system and disadvantages of periodic inventory system. First, advantages of periodic inventory system. Periodic inventory system is simple to implement as it requires only valuation of inventory at the end of the accounting period. It is economical as it requires only minimum accounting procedure at the end of every accounting period. It is considered as very economical. It can be easily adopted in small scale concerns. As it is simple and it is economic, it can easily adopted in small scale concerns without spending much time and money for maintaining inventory system under periodic inventory method. Disadvantages of periodic inventory system. Number A, it is not applicable to big concerns, as big concerns requires regular cross-check of inventory levels to match its different kind of requirements for asset levels. So it is necessary to have regular inventory checkup for ensure efficient use of resources. So it is not applicable or it is not suitable for big concern. It does not provide basis for control as it doesn't have any check and balances method. So it is not provides any basis for controlling the inventory in any organization. Perpetual inventory system. According to this system, up-to-date record is maintained. The balance shown by the store ledger must agree with physical balance. Continuous stock taking is the act of physical counting, weighing, measuring, etc. It is a system which discloses the physical movement of stock and their current balances. Store ledger is maintained to keep a record of various items of materials. It makes a record of physical movement of the stock on the receipt and issue of materials. It also discloses balances in stores. It is also called continuous inventory. Continuous inventory is posting in records of make available the up-to-date book balance of stock held by the organization. Advantages of perpetual inventory system. It helps for quick internal checkup. As perpetual inventory system includes regular checkup of accounts, it helps for quick internal checkup for auditors. It helps to avoid problem of overstocking and understocking. As perpetual inventory has concurrent accounting procedures, it avoids overstocking and understocking by regular intervention in accounts of the organization. It helps to identify problems for which the preventive measures may be taken easily, as it closely monitors each and every aspect associated with inventory regularly on every day-to-day after every day-to-day operations. It is easy for the organization to initiate preventive measures if it is essential to control the activities of the organization. It helps to prepare the income statement and balance sheet quickly, as perpetual inventory system maintains up-to-date information related with the stock held by the firm. Income statement and balance sheet can be quickly prepared soon after completion or soon after end of the accounting period of the company. A detailed and reliable check on the store is facilitated. As perpetual inventory system maintains regular inventory recording, a detailed and reliable check on the stores is facilitated to the management if it wants to update information regarding any inventory related queries. Following are the references for today's session. Thank you.